the other thing that I want to show you, this is a little more advanced. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and make that quick update where I had the image aligned from the previous tutorial. But what I want to do now is I want to go back to my sites, and then I want to go into things called themes. So a theme is actually a template that you can apply to your website to kind of change the look and feel. So right now the current theme that was default here is called Dara, and that's the one that we use, that's the one we customize, etc. However, if you wanted to see what your website, and this is the one actually right here, if you wanted to see how would your website look like with another template, there's some free ones and there's some paid ones. So we can actually switch here to see the free ones, and you can take an idea, get an idea of kind of what that would look like. So like for example, this one looks pretty nice, especially if you have like a restaurant or something like that. This one looks a little bit interesting, so I'm going to take a look at it. I'm going to click info, and this gives me an idea what that looks like. It looks very modern, and I kind of like the background images that it has. So I can do open live demo, and then you can kind of see it also has the effect that we discussed before, which is called parallax, where some of the images stay in the background, and as we scroll, the text goes over it. So that one looks pretty nice. So if we wanted to actually try it and customize it, we would, click on there. So why don't we do that? So then notice that now my text here, emerging technologies, my sub headline is there, the information. Now, because this is all in one section, I'm not really utilizing the parallax effect too much. But if I was to break this up in different sections, I probably would. Then as I scroll down, I would see more of the image kind of hovering. So I'm going to not activate that, so I'm going to just go back. And then I can see other ones. Let's see. This one's very heavy image driven, so that looks a little different. This one looks very nice for like a portfolio type of format. This one is kind of just all black and white. This one looks kind of nice. Let's see. But this one actually is more for a post-driven kind of website. But that is a nice template. Let's see, what's this one? This one looks very professional. This would be probably something that I would use for this kind of format. So I'm going to activate this design free. So it says thanks for choosing the stars. So visit site. Okay. All right. Cool. So now I have a nice kind of full image in the background. And then my copy looks pretty good. I got the benefits, work. Yeah, that looks good. Great. So you can see how quickly I changed the style of my website. So I can see what this looks like in different devices as well. So that's good. So again, one more time, all I did was I went to customize, themes, customize, and then I changed that. Another thing to talk about is plugins. So plugins are different tools that you can add to your WordPress to make things easier for you to manage and do some functionality. Is functionality out of the box. Some of the very populars that you see here, for example, Yoast SEO is great for optimizing your website. If you need to add forms, this is the one that is most popular, Cacton Form 7. And that would allow you to collect information from your own website and it stores it to a database. Now, this page builder is actually one of the ones that I like to use, and also another one that's a paid version. But what this allows you to do, let's see, it's asking me to upgrade to the business plan so I can install the plugin. So, but if you were, what this allows you to do is it gives you a pretty easy to view dashboard, similar to Whipley, with some of the functionality that's available through there, and a lot more as well too. But you can kind of see some of that here. So you can take a look further in siteorigin.com / page hyphen builder. But that's the idea, is that the plugins allow you to enhance functionality. For example, I build websites for event companies, so I can add different plugins that allows the person to sell tickets on the website, and it comes with corresponding scanner. So when you go to the events, they can scan the tickets and know that that is a valid ticket. So that and a lot more functionality is available with plugins. Now, if you're working with a team and you need to add other people to help you on a project, you can go ahead and go to people and you can add additional users to the website. And you can manage the roles of the person. So if you give them an admin access, they have access to everything. And that is actually not recommended, at least they're developers. Otherwise, you can give them an editor setup, and that is pretty good, where they can create content, they can publish the content, they can edit it. However, they cannot change the functionality of your website. The author can only write, but they cannot publish. At least an admin or an editor gives the okay for that page to go live. And a contributor is somebody very similar to an author where they can do certain settings, however, they cannot publish content. And last but not least, if you really wanted to see the full backend of WordPress website and have full control of it, you can go to the WP admin setup, and this looks very similar to the same install that you get with WordPress.org. And by going this way, you actually have a lot more flexibility and things that you can do with it. It is a little more I guess, more powerful, but also it might need a little bit extra playing around to get familiar with all the different settings. So that is a little bit more about WordPress.com, but like I said, it is very, very powerful tool that you can use to build websites. It has become one of the top platforms to build all websites. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I use WordPress every day, so I can probably help you with your own custom website. Thanks.